On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When the truth gets revealed, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real, on the real. When I uplift the fallen humans from the ashes, the phoenix will rise and live on after it clashes. Feathers and head wraps, costume ball sashes. Atlantis and Pangea was us ruling the atlas. The mundane, some god, a numb brain. True God is reincarnate, some self-proclaim. Taking the lessons from Quran questions. Bible as my rolling pad, holy book, circle 7. Forerunner Marcus Garvey coming in the whirlwind. Moorish Boba Muftis in the black turban. Pioneer exposed as the triple crown glows. Every negus has the negus as its throne. The temple as the body. Truth as my shoddy, with no bulge, I'm still armed without the robbery. Master arts martial, and they marshal the law. Peace offers abuse authority, fracture your jaw. Clapping at y'all at bachelor parties. Not knowing whether it's controlled by HAARP. Stopping the tapping of UH frequency. Sent to the higher self from Sirius B, or maybe Sirius A. The reverse is serious internet radio play. Like square shreddies are now dominant new. Misleading, they charge a bill 50 for a shoe. It takes $5 to make. They load trucks with bins. Same goes for cars, construction teams. So clean, no stuffs. Revolution chumps, reclining in the armchair, speechless like mumps. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real. All these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. Change is coming. I'm watching hybrids running for shade, cause Earth's hot, not like a preheat oven. Raid the stores for UV protection. If AIDS can go through the condoms, who you protecting? Neglecting the truth and lie accepting. Not in for be a person, reparations expecting. Planes going down, but you're not ejecting. Too busy flossing with the spinning rims and white beaters flexing. Fronts of fake elements, that's not real gold. Running from police with guns is not too bold, cause you got a gun but won't shoot back, son, or shoot first and earn your way off earth. Suicide is a sin and sin is ignorance. Not thinking critical makes you ignorant. Missing the message. Ego filling your brain with nonsensical thoughts just to drive you insane. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real. All these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. Our leaders labeled black, they were assigned to us. As ancients, we flew. We didn't have to ride the bus or drink at their fountain. We didn't even need our own. The gun is a penis and every man is holding a chrome. Thinking it's tough, but when you shoot, you bust. Like vixens holding you in with the camel hoof clutch. Smoking a Dutch, but taught much against the master. Sellouts will pay karmic debt in the life after. Don't believe me, seek the truth. I hear Hail Hitler when I play back these hip-hop loops that rap hip-hop. Nas said it's dead. Same gun he raps about, shot J in the head, cripple a team. These ball players, they cripple a dream. Counting the asses that they slap but won't get a bad rap. And rap sheets are written by them. It's police, not following Moors, but niggas booming in their Jeeps. Europeans on the bus, they acting like niggas. Straight off the plantation, looking like J Hill figure. From the foreigner, you'll never get compensated. Disarm a youth man saying he's strapped, you been miseducated. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When we start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. When the truth gets revealed, all they probably do is squeal. On the real, all these dirty Moors know the deal. On the real, on the real. Sarcophagus open, red hooded cloak, soaking of oils essential, glowing from my mental. Some slide with a coward glide out the temple. Arrogant, egotistical, pseudo-mysticals. Silence from lips, telepathic and graphic. I'm communicating with identified hardships, objects flying in zigzag and symmetric patterns. My pyramid core looks like a cavern, spiritual war, reflecting off the raging cauldron water bubbles. No burning wood smell, no heat but cough doubles. No smoke watching broken puddles, glass flowing, grass growing, foaming smoking nozzles. To minds, my words are fossils, colossal. Dirty moors appearing as doubting apostles. Glowing lower chakras, fireflies and bottles. Won't give enough light and minds to get me out the darkness. Spirits around me, soul and heartless. All five senses shock watching, a walking carcass. Wires poking out from foreheads, blink to answer iPhones. Mouth tubes going through nose to lungs to smoke high. Time I travel so far, chasing a star, dodging comets, zooming past quasars. One time I travel so far, chasing a star, dodging comets, zooming past quasars. One time I travel so far, chasing a star, zooming past comets, dodging quasars. One time I travel so far, chasing a star, zooming past comets, dodging quasars. MC sarcophagus open, from slaves to cyborg psychos, hatching through the door as rage leaks from pores. Black hole, not vinyl, watching it spiral, disciple of the archetypal, hip-hop revival. I'm pulses versus suicidal impulses, bonafide genocide, I'm crucifying vultures, not absorbing into cultures, burst out like Gamma Bay. I'm like Alhambra days, my they live sunglasses, I'm not rapper shades. I'm seeing aliens with locks and turbans, not grays, floating off the platform, greeting me with Islam gestures, blue flame corkscrew around scepters, using a portal as an entrance, galactic world pendants, with some solar flare, double helix necklace. Couldn't believe what I'm seeing, I gotta get this. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, dodging comets, zooming past quasars. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, dodging comets, zooming past quasars. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, zooming past comets, dodging quasars. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, zooming past comets, dodging quasars. My MC sarcophagus open, sitting at the table are ascended masters, not descended pastors, telling me about silent brotherhood mysteries, and Drew Ali conquering the 6 degrees, becoming the logos to reteach histories, to get us off the mental slave trees, telling me to study the works, not slander from jerks, conspiring with de facto jurisdictions for perks, taking de jure paperwork to corporate clerks. Be mindful of dirty moors, throwing dirt on your worth. At that time, up stood one of the turban sages, created a timeline in space to show the ages of all the galaxies, universal places of existence, explained from a distance, inner, under, and overwhelmed realms of persistence, indoor bright with the sun's light, moon, wax and wane in my brain, energy, gunfights, indoor bright with sun's light, moons, wax and waves in my brain, energy, gunfights. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, dodging comets, zooming past quasars. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, dodging comets, zooming past quasars. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, zooming past comets, dodging quasars. One time I traveled so far, chasing a star, zooming past comets, dodging quasars.
Common sense was laid before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, they ahead of my born day. Independence alarm, may civil literal lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. Or keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I rob bass, mix it with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets stood me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, rapping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J, Israel. Had no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it. So the snake's still showing up, stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadow.
Common sense was laid before book sense. Canaanland Moors presents Common Sense Quick.
Legendary, Bury me in the North Gates Cemetery, February the 4th days. Son of Mary, day ahead of my born day. Independence and law make civil little a lost case. With case laws, we break them down like Jericho. Keeping all my lions tamed, I'm Chris Jericho. I'll keep a mask on deck, I'm Rey Mysterio. Fake pandemics announced over the radio. Annoyed with the game, the joys and the pains. I'm rob bass, mix it with rock the hard way. I was in a lost state. Prophets stood me up right, brought me to a lost gate. Cooking like I'm Salt Bay, rapping like I'm Denzel. Malcolm X, Deja Vu, Roman J. Israel. Had no but I lay in plain sight, but people still can't see it. So the snake's still showing up, the stakes still high, so the race still going up. Warriors of the North Gate, we not slowing up. Born in the manger, sworn to be savior. Walk through the valley of the shadows of the death dip in slavery. Looking for light, the book of Genesis. Astro plane entrances, invoke the nemesis. Abstract images of past lives kicking in. Danger, running for your life, finishing.
Moorish key man or oracle. Using Trinity powers, decipher allegorical. Lost in metaphorical, holy books are metaphysic. Facts like a dirty Moor or a Drew Ali critic. Calling him Thomas or Walter and get your face caved. Or cut like a close shave. Drowned in my brainwaves, squashed by heat waves. Activating Kundalini. Abyssinia invaded by Mussolini. Selassie I in exile. Reptile in Genesis, niggas appearing real. All I see is false evidence. They are feminists, stomped on by elephants. Won't let go prejudice, but want Moorish benefits. When you feel the pull, magnetic resonance. Apis horns of the sacred book, all maleficent. Great cosmic mothers, return to blessedness. No pestilence, ace all the testaments. Tap into remembrance, never to forget again. Use energy right, not put spell effects on men. Wandering the earth plane with no they live shades. Keeps you a mental slave as the horizon fades. It's been decades since Christian crusades. Not enough rebellions, too many vigil bouquets. Holding on to the fence, burning on doomsday. War ruled by Mars, it might be on a Tuesday.
Canaanland Moors present Common Sense Quick. What we do here is we add some common sense thinking to everyday situations or comments that may arise. Want to give it a try?
And of course, they're never going to give it a try because we won already. We're on the high road looking down at this madness going on. The reality is we're not even in the body. That's the reality. We already know what's up. We're on the high plane. As above, so below, right? All right. Well, we're just beaming down here to let you know what's up. And then we're going back to the high plane because this stuff right here is Malkuth. They've been telling you. And he's still playing around as if you don't know that this is Malkuth. You don't know that this is the base chakra yet? That only off of this realm are you going to really see what this is about. But too many people want to experience it in the body. No, that's not where it's at. So Islam to all the Moors, happy holy day. For all the Moors who know who their prophet is. Everybody, peace be unto everybody except Noble Drew Ali. FOH. Peace be unto everybody. Call everybody else prophet, call everybody else messenger, call everybody else all this stuff. And Noble Drew Ali doesn't even get any acknowledgement. Zero acknowledgement. Zero acknowledgement. When he already brought everything to save the nations, told the people take it, save themselves. They want to be dumb nigger, so I guess you're not going to be saved. Real simple. We told you the last two classes, the last two lives, the last two whatever the hell you want to call it, it doesn't even matter what you call it. Did you get the message? If you didn't get the message, we're going to let you know again. Vincent Woodard, the delectable Negro, human consumption and homoeroticism within U.S. slave culture. Right now, we're Canaanland Moors. Right? We're Canaanland Moors. So, we are all about truth. We're all about truth. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. FOH to all you people. If if Busta, if leaders of the new school, forget these guys who think that what they're doing is hip hop. FOH. FOH to all you people who are playing around like you think you know something. You don't know jack. Let Busta tell you. You ain't let Busta tell you. This leaders of the new school. Forget what you guys think you know about Busta Rhymes or whatever. This leaders of the new school. This is the resurgence. This is the renaissance of the Moors right now. Are you out of your goddamn mind? Nas, top 5. He's on it. On it to the point where it gave you the clothing line with all your Moorish symbols and all that stuff. Oh, nah. Forget him because he did a song with Little Nas and because he whatever, and he this and that. Not repping for what they're really about, talking about some BS. I don't care if he did a song with Lil Nas or whatever, he's gay or whatever. I don't care. That's Nas. That's the God, MC. What are you talking about? Busta, top 5. This is our list. This is, because we got to rep for Spliff Star, because Spliff Star, he's Trini. So we're repping for, what do you mean? You don't know what this is. You people playing around. You don't know what this is. Anybody who's not on their Moorish science right now, you're way off, you're way down there, over to yonder. Only the Moors know what's up. Islam to all the Moors worldwide who know that they're Moors. I don't care if you're in a temple. I don't care for whatever. You show me one little thing to let me know that you know that you're a Moor. All right, you're on. Cool. Everybody's on. Where's everybody else at? Because remember, we're not looking at here. We're not looking at this level. Right? We're not looking at this level. This level is nothing. This is the earth plane. This is nothing. How much states of consciousness there are, and earth plane is what we're looking at as the thing. That you need certain things here and you need a card to be a Moor and all this. Busta Bus just came out. Do you know who Busta Rhymes is in hip-hop music? Do you know who this guy is? Yo, do you know how crazy it is that Busta came out with the gigantic turban and everybody in the video is dressed like Moors, and you're talking about some plan or whatever? Don't you see how T.I. ran from Busta Bus? T.I. ran. Do you understand what it means? That T.I., these guys revolt scholar guys. And he's one of the heads of the whole crew. The conscious guys, they have the black banks and all this stuff, right? Their head guy ran from Busta. Ran. Talk about all these different eras. So we can't really do it. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Who doesn't want to hear some Busta songs right now? In this COVID right now. Go play some Busta right now. Just play all his hits. Just go find a Busta mix, whatever. Because they're on YouTube. And just take those in. Right? Just take those in. Just for right now, because we have to give honors. We have to give honors. Some people are going to, talk crazy or whatever. And because there's so many greats, right, there's not really a top 5. It's like an alternating top 5, because you can't It's people playing dumb. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me greatest of all times and there's more than 5 people. So this is one of the greatest of all times. That doesn't matter where you're at, doesn't matter what you're doing. As soon as Busta comes on, your place is live. And then he's gonna go nuts and put out an album and have ODB on it, who's nuts, and have MOP on it, who's nuts. Really? And you don't think something's going on? That the lead stuff is him coming out as the Moor? You think that's not status correction, put you on notice, let you know that, I don't care what you hear after this, just know that you've been put on notice. That we're not Negro, black, colored, and all that stuff. Because people don't know about Busta. People know about these whack guys dancing around skirt, have a purse guys. Tight pants down to the whatever. Not dressed like a Moor. Not dressed like who they claim that we say that we are as the black people of the black land, of the black everything that founded everything in the world. They don't dress like these niggers. They're just like Busta Bus. Go check the records. Go check. Tell me how many stuff you see of us in our ancient glory, dressing like some niggers with tight pants and whatever. Bet you none. So stop playing games and let's get down with what we're supposed to be dealing with on this plane. Otherwise, the BS continues, you know what I mean? And hey, nothing, because we're on the high road. We're not partaking in what's going on right now. We're just here as a shell, just experiencing the earth plane. Like, whoa, shit's crazy. People stabbing people because they asked them to wear a mask. Crazy. So we just wanted to give honors on Holy Day to Busta for letting them know. Right? Busta at MOP again? But 2020 now? Oh my gosh. You guys don't even know what you're gonna get. You don't know it. I feel so sorry for you. Because it's already over. We're just watching the dust, the bone dust blow in the wind of the ones who weren't ready. Well, it's real right now. So I'm going to tell you again, if Bay once, who's a Bay now, is going to have the green for Venus outfit with the green turban, and then Busta has the turban, right? And then the flag's gonna be there. And then nobody's not saying, hey, you have to ban that video because you can't use the Moroccan flag because that belongs to the Kingdom of Morocco and they're the first ones who had that flag. I didn't hear them talking like that with Beyonce putting the flag in the video. So why are they talking crazy when Moors show the flag? Red flag, green 5-point star. Busta is on it. Beyonce told you. Red flag, green star. Right? That's them making their proclamation. They don't care what you're doing. They're proclaiming that they're Moors. They're letting the world know, at least one time, they said Islam or did the posture or said something crazy that people didn't really get that what people are saying, because, you know, and on the high road we realize, oh, they realize what's up. They're saving themselves. Just like Juali told them to do. Which is why we give honors to the Prophet Noble Juali. Because without him, there would be no Busta wearing a turban talking about Jesus the Czar. Like, why are you talking about Jesus the Czar? That's not a black stuff. Like, that's not a black thing. That's not a fist in the air thing. And then he's claiming it, and then he's dressing the part of it. Well, you think he's not trying to tell you something? Oh, you thought, oh yeah, you thought it's just an album, and then this is the video for the album, so that because the video and then the theme of the song is on there. All right, yeah. Honest to the Prophet. But everybody knows what's up, and they've been telling you, even if it's once. Can't say that you weren't told. And they're not. They're definitely knowing something. You're not doing this if you don't know anything. This is not just a guy. We have the meeting about shooting the video, and you got any ideas, Frank? Well, you know, maybe we can do a Moorish theme where the guy and we have the Black Panther girls in there with the staffs and everything, and you think he's just doing that because of nothing? Or is this something that, you know, it was in his mind a long time? He's like, yo, this video, when we do this video, it's going to be like this and like this. And any way that you flip it, the Moors are in there. Why are the Moors in there? What point is he trying to make by having the Moors in there? If it's not to wake up all these zombies, then it's for himself. And if he's doing it for himself, then that's a proclamation. That's like Mos Def said, I want to be Mos Def. I'm Yassine Bey. And got mad when people called him Mos Def. What? And nobody ever said, hey, hold on a second, Bey, that's a Moorish thing. And then they go back to all their albums, and then they could find at least one album where they look through the credits and all that stuff, and then there's a picture of Noble Drew Ali and him showing off stuff like what why is he talking about Noble Drew Ali and all this? But no, they don't want to know that. You know, over their head. Over their head. They know that he's because of his Moorish whatever, he couldn't get across the border, and they know about all that, but they don't know that he's still Bey today, right now. So what are you talking about? Getting across borders and all that stuff. He's still a Bey. They ain't tell him you have to be Mos Def after. So how are you looking at this? Warped, or are you looking at this how you're supposed to look at it? Because remember, Drew Ali already came and said they're going to try every weak mind. And he said, everything I say is spirit. So you Moors better heed. So if you're trying every weak mind, and then right now they're trying every weak mind, and they're doing everything in their power to get our people to not recognize Noble Drew Ali, not recognize that he told us that we're Moors, and keep on playing this game. It doesn't matter what we call ourselves. Because everything that the man said manifested. Can't say he's not a prophet. Nobody really said every knee shall bow to Islam. You go check how many entertainers and whoever's are Islamic out there. And tell me if they're playing around as if it's some Muslim thing or whatever. No. When Muhammad Ali died, somebody went and put a Moroccan flag on the casket. Why are they doing that for? He's not Moroccan. Or is he? But if he's Moroccan, and the short name for Moroccan is Moor, and then they put a flag of Morocco on the hearse, and then Moors fly the flag of Morocco in the Moorish Science Temple of America, and you obviously know he's not talking about Morocco over there. You can't put one and one together? What more you need? But like we said, we're on the high road. As above, so below. So, we rather be as above than so below. Because so below, this is what you get. This madness. This is Busta coming out. For sure, he's top 10 entertainer. Like he's top 10 show you want to go to see a show. Go see a Flip Mode Squad show. Right? Like we're talking about any genre. Because there's a certain thing that he has when it comes to this thing of performing and whatever and all that stuff. Right? But now, with the message behind it, off the top that, hey, we're Moors. Look at me in my giant turban and all that stuff. I'm the Czar. I'm not Negro black colored. And my crew, they're a bunch of Moors too. I know some African spear chucking stuff going on. Like this whole theme is Moorish. This whole theme is Moorish. This is not some just came yesterday guy that you're going to play around like you're not going to give honors. This is Busta. You're giving honors. You're not going to, well, you can't critique anything. There's no reason to put in a critique. Because this is Busta. Stop playing around. These people come out turbaned up and all that, and you think that they're not letting you know? How he got track on the album about Fard Muhammad and all this? Think they don't know? Everyone knows. And they're trying to let you know. They are screaming at you. Forget us. We're nobody. We're nobody. Their big boy, their big dog is putting them on. Busta. People ran from him. Didn't want to do verses. ran. People ran. Yo, you ever see people run? That's how people ran from doing verses with Busta. Ran. Everybody ran. Everyone ran. They played their little game. Certain people, you can't get up there. Right? Just like when Shaq was playing and knew that he was the biggest and nobody can stop me. Just bully. Just bully. 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 They're bullying going on. They're bullying. They know what they're going to get. Right? Because that would have been the kickoff. Do the verses and then drop the album. Because he would have killed the verses. He would have killed the verses. He would have killed it with all the new stuff that he's got in the verses, and then that would have been the album jump off. Nah, they don't want that. They don't want that. Right? They don't want it. And now we know why. Now we know why. Because it's not, this is the more Busta now. This is the Piccolo Busta. Right? This is not the Negro. It's not the Negro guy. Just yelling for nothing. This is the refined more now. This is the refined more. He's showing you the mores, like this is what it's about, like this. This is how we should be repping it. If we know that we're Moors. But unfortunately, there's always traitors. So we get the email today. I spoke with Nine Feathers Bay of the Consulate, inquiring about the Matt D, and your name was brought up as you are witnessing our documents. His reply was, if we have you witness on our documents, it would be fraudulent, and that you have no delegation of authority to nationalize a fly. Now, I'm not trying to cause trouble here, but what is he going on about? Isn't the whole movement about being a sovereign and correcting the world? Why is this guy trying to cause even more separation between us when we are already so separated enough as it is? He basically told me I'm not a national because I was misnomered an Indian and not Negro or Hispanic. This is what the Consulate guys are up to. The same Consulate guys who we tell you are FBI and all that. This is what they're up to when they deal with people. When we deal with people, about giving them this information so they can free themselves. When they deal with people, they're playing like this is some club, Consulate club. You got to be part of the Consulate club in order to be a legitimate Moor, because the Consulate club is the best place to be a Moor, because somebody doesn't have delegation of authority to nationalize a fly. Now, first of all, no one can nationalize anybody. Only one who can nationalize you is your mom, because that's where you came from. So anybody telling you about they're gonna nationalize you or their group's gonna nationalize you, that's a club. And that's why there's no Moorish unity, because of those people. Because of those people taking this and making it a club. Why would Consulate passport guys have issues with Kudro? Why? Like, why would you have issues with Kudro? When you and Kudro talked on the phone. And you and Kudro talked on the phone about, well, if you're saying that you're Consulate, then we can't get nothing from you because we don't mess with the Consulate. Well, the Consulate's the legitimate whatever like that. Who says that? Who says the Consulate is legitimate something for all Moors? Because I'm not part of that, so you ain't got nothing that you could give me. I don't care if your stuff works. I don't care if I could go all around the world with your stuff. If that's coming from Consulate, not you, Nine Feathers Bay guy, not you personally, if that's coming from those people, then that's why they don't want to just come back home. Because they're not about being about the nation. They're about their club that they created. Now you go check. I'm sure every fly has a nationality, so you wouldn't even have to nationalize a fly. Flies come from somewhere. So they have to have a connection to Earth. They didn't come here from nowhere. They have a connection to here. They have a as above and so below too in their own world. Because every living thing is bound by a cord. And there's people trying to sever the cord. Or make the appearance that it's severed. To make you think about some disunity amongst the Moors. When it's not disunity amongst the Moors, there's dirty Moors, and then there's honorable Moors. And you people aren't riding with the honorable Moors, just you never rode with the honorable prophets, you never rode with the honorable seers, you never rode with the honorable anybody's. You always rode with the people who sold out the honorable people. And then you want to know how come we can't unite as a people and whatever. You have a traitor mindset. Because you're not looking at good for all. You're looking at good for self. You want to be the number one guy that sold some document to whatever. To get people to what? Just to create slander behind the scenes? Because we already had phone conversation and all that. So it's not, there's a reason for his wanting to prove a point that we're fraudulent. When all we did was tell the truth. And all these newbie people who are claiming to be the whatever of whatever club that they created, all of them tried to recruit me. All of them had a conversation with Cujoel at one point before they're who they are right now that you see them in 2020. In some way, shape, or form. Because the higher road, they don't have their number to just call them up. They can't just reach out to them. Like we can reach out to anybody, you name them. Because Toronto is the meeting place. We recognize what the unity is. And there's people creating discord by making being a Moor about some process that their club is able to facilitate. And get people confused in that realm of what Moorish nationality is about. And it's purposefully done. Like they're doing this on purpose. They're telling people 200. They were telling me 70. They'll even lower the price because I'm the Grand Sheik and all this. So if I get it for 70, how much are you really getting them for? That people are giving 150 or whatever. Because unless you have the machine to make those, somebody's making those. And if somebody's making those, it's about how much they're making them for. To really see what's going on. Because if this is for the nation, then that should be open information. Why would you hide information of where Moors could get some documents made that look legit, that work? Oh, we can't do that because then it's not about birthrights. Because now you're selling a product. Because as soon as they're saying that you have to be part of their thing in order to have this, that's a club. That's not Moorish nationality. Nationality is that this is about you learning the truth about your nationality and birthrights. This is not about becoming a Moor. This is about learning the truth about your nationality and birthrights. Not about, I have these papers, now I'm the Bay, L. No. That perspective is why people are lost. Because they're looking at this thing totally wrong. And again, certain Moors, they don't leave the high road. Not that it's not worth their time, but there's enough people like us willing to be in the trenches when people who refuse to go online. I don't know about that and all that. All right, that's good. Keep that energy up. Don't worry, we'll control the online stuff. That they stay high road. You don't even see them. Moors who we know are Moors on some levels as what you read about in books or whatever. But because of the people not wanting to wake up, they're not wasting their time. That's all balance. So it ain't even, big deal. That's what it is. But there's ones in these trenches who we know should be on our side. And there's ones that's going to stab you in your back. So make sure you have the right ones around you. And the right ones are the ones that are for the nation, not some club. Not some because they have a seal of whatever that means there or whatever. No, it's not. The people is what make whatever it is what it is. This is the building, the Shriners Temple of the... No, it's the people in there that make that what it is. Other than that, without those people there, that's just a building sitting there. Right. This is about your knowledge, your awareness of what it is that you lost, regaining it. So there's something that you lost. This right to a nationality. That until you have that, you don't even know what you have. Because you probably have nothing. And again, because of people getting caught up in Malkuth. This is where the people who had to fight with God in heaven or whatever, that lost because they went against God or whatever, they got sent here. What do you think here's for then? Not the ashes that you're supposed to rise as the phoenix from? That's what earth is. But you're not rising here. You're not rising on the earth plane. You're rising in the other planes of existence. So don't get the trap with here. So Ajwali said, divine and national. That you can do all the national stuff that you want. Show your ID, go on the plane, and do all that stuff. But if your spirit's messed up, all that stuff you're doing as a national is useless if it doesn't align with the divine. You could national all you want. If it doesn't align with the divine, you're going to have issues. Right? You think he has some passport from some guy to say he's a Moor right now? You think he's only doing this because, oh yeah, he went to the guys and got the card, and then now he's saying that this is not a club. This is a birthright. Can't be bought or sold. It's inalienable. It's inalienable. Right. Now these people are in direct violation of what Noble Drew Ali is talking about. Now how are they telling you China a maxim? China a maxim, right? And then we go to Noble Drew Ali, And Noble Drew Ali saying, then came the word Ethiopia, which means the demarcation line of the dominion of Amexem, the first true and divine name of Africa. So if the first true and divine name of Africa is Amexem, how is China Amexem? How is China Amexem? And then what's China? If China's like saying United States, then China's not a country. That's a corpse too. So if they're Moors, why would they be saying China? And if China's a corpse and they're working with these Moors, wouldn't that mean that now China is taking those Moors' authority to exercise as the true sovereign? Because he didn't show me some stuff that he has any control of this thing called China, which they're attaching to Amexem to tie them to Noble Drew Ali and the Moorish movement and all that, to have you think that Moorish movement has to do with something called Moorish American Consulate. No, it doesn't. That's a separate entity. Don't think they use certain things that they're down with Noble Drew Ali. Because they're going to show you a picture of a guy in the car with Garvey and tell you that's Noble Drew Ali and make you think that they're showing you who Noble Drew Ali and Garvey's unity or whatever. They're not, they're lying. That picture doesn't say anything about that's Noble Drew Ali. If there's any, they say Garvey's with members of the parade, or a man with Marcus Garvey. But that picture never said who that man was. I never seen anything say that says Noble Drew Ali on it. I've seen two versions of that picture. So they're not using that on me. They might use that on people who don't know. These low vibratory people who don't deal with divine. So they're letting you know China is not part of Amexem. So if some Moors are telling you China is Amexem, so you could come get the travel document from us, not go through Canaanland Moors or not go through, because he's talking to Moors who are on this side. He's not talking to Moors from somewhere else. He's talking to Moors from here. Instead of sending them to Canaanland, he wants to deal with it. There's the countdown. We'll be right back to finish up.